What up, folks? Welcome back to Let's Talk Podcast Quick Hits with your boy, Dustin Calloway. Okay, so again, before we get this video started, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Please turn on that bell notification so when I do drop a new video, you'll get the post, in your inbox, and you'll get the notification. How about that? So today's quick hit conversation that I want to have with you guys is about haters. Stop being a hater, right? That's my message today. Stop being a hater. And what I mean by that is, so I'm going to break down a scenario what's been going on with me. So over the past 3+ years, I've been putting out little comedy videos here and there. I won't even say here and there. I've been putting out a lot of comedy videos on social media. It all started with, I want to say Instagram. And I would share from Instagram to Facebook. And, I'll throw stuff up on YouTube. And then TikTok came along, and then I started posting stuff on TikTok and all that good old stuff, right? So everything that I've been doing with this whole comedy thing that I've been wanting to do my whole pretty much life, entertainment period. If I finally hit this point where I slowed down on posting a lot of videos on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that because, I'm just tired. I'm ready to elevate my game, right? So I'm ready to go to another level of bringing laughter to people, right? So my next level is hitting the comedy stage. So I decided recently, after having a conversation with a few different people, that it was time to get out of my own way and pursue that stage and actually put my thoughts and the stuff that I like to share with the world on stage in front of people for them to enjoy. So step one of me doing that, I said, you know what? Why don't I just tap into that world of people that I know, right? That are already doing comedy. So let me just tap into that world, right? So I decided to reach out to a few different people to, just to tap into that world, just to see if I can figure out where a few different open mic nights is, a few underground spots here and there where I can kind of get connected in there and just get up on a stage and do maybe 5 or 10 minutes just to start working out, right? So I didn't realize how crazy of a response I would, get. I won't even say crazy. How protected, or I'm not even going to say protected, because to me, this is hater shit. It's hater shit that I feel like I'm getting back. I reached out to a few different people and I get a response back of, hey man, thanks for the support, man. But I'm asking the whole time in that comedy, in that conversation, hey, where can I go to work out, get some time in, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just basically getting a cold shoulder. And the crazy part is some people ain't even responding at all. I'm just like, damn, that's crazy to me that we sit in this place where it's like we hate on each other so much that you won't even share the location to where you go do your comedy with me. We are in this position where all we do is compete with each other so fucking much that we don't even want to share. I won't even call it a connect because you're not the connection to the place. I'm just asking you for the place where I can go. I'll go up and talk to the owner, manager, whoever on my own. I'm a grown man. I don't need you to hold my hand and walk me through the door and say, hey, you need to meet this person. No, I don't. I don't care because I've been working long enough. I started my own business, and I know how to, navigate these different, rooms with people. Like, I don't need a babysitter, but we are so poisoned with that hater shit that it's always that crabs in a barrel type of situation where I don't want to put you in. I don't want to put you on. I don't want to tell nobody about you. I don't even want to give you the keys to the club where I go work out because I don't want you to make it before me. That shit is crazy. We have to stop doing that, man. I want to give a shout out to JoJo. JoJo sent me a video on TikTok the other day, and it was a black dude on there talking about the issue that a lot of us black people have that we need to stop. we need to fix. We are the biggest haters of each other. We are. We are the biggest haters of each other. That's the reason why we can't get ahead. Everyone wants to keep on blaming everything on racism. Yes, racism is a real thing. Were there systems put in place to keep us down? Yeah, a lot of them, right? But what about those things that we do control, right? That we have the plug to, that we have the connection to, that we can easily snap our fingers and get you put on, right? What about those things? Is that racism controlling that? Or is it you? Is it you controlling that, right? If I reach out to you and I see that you're doing something that I want to do, I'm trying to get into that same world as you. You're already in there, right? I reach out to you. You ignore me, right? Or you give me a bullshit ass response, not really telling me, giving me the information that I'm asking you for. I'm not asking you for money, right? I'm just asking you where you go work out so I can go work out. Okay? You don't even know if I'm funnier than you yet. But before I can even get through the fucking door, what do you haters do? You give me the cold shoulder. You kind of give me a bullshit response. You respond to me like I'm a fan, right? But really, I'm a colleague, right? I'm trying to get into the same world as you, but you respond to me like I'm a fan. I didn't come across as a fanboy. I reached out as somebody thinking, okay, if I reach out to you, you seem cool enough, right? From what you post, that maybe you'll look out for me and tell me where you go. I'm not telling you to take me in a room and get me shaking hands with people. Would that be a plus? Yes, it would be. Would I do that for somebody? Knowing me, yes, I would. I would walk you right through the door and have you shake hands with somebody that put me on. I would, because I'm not a hater. But that's what we got to stop doing, man. We got to stop being goddamn haters, bruh. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes, you'll struggle so much in life to the point where as soon as you get out of that struggle and you see the first shining light on the other side, it makes you think back to how hard you had to work to get somewhere, right? How hard you had to struggle. How many doors got shut on you? How many people ignored you? So guess what you do? You end up doing the same shit to somebody else. You think that's right? That's not okay. I don't know who made you think that was okay. Look, man, the object is, the idea is, I'm sorry, not the object. The idea is you make a way, right? You make a way for people behind you. You don't get the keys to the door, walk through the door, bolt the motherfucker shut behind you. You don't do that. It's room for everyone. It's enough room for everyone. And so what if I get up there and I outshine you, right? If I'm funnier than you. The person that I am, though, I'm going to look back. I'm going to look back and be like, hold on. He was here or she was there when I got in the game. They opened up that door for me. You think I'm one of those people that's going to walk off on you? Turn my back on you? No, I'm not one of them. And this is another message to those people too, because those are haters too. Somebody give you the keys to the door. You walk through the door. You blow up. You don't look back and look out for the people that got you to the top. Come on, man. Come on. You show them love, because you know what happens when you show them love? It's like the pyramid type of effect, right? Like, I ain't no scheme, but it's the pyramid type of effect. You get through the door, you the top of that pyramid. You look back, you pull up the people who pulled you up. Guess what they gonna do? They gonna look back and pull up the people that pulled them up, right? That they bypassed. Because sometimes that's how the game is. Some people gonna get in the game a lot sooner, right? They feeling your vibe initially. But that person that's behind you, that was your boy, was your girl, they may be way more talented than you are. And then when you let them through the door, they bypass you. And then guess what happens? Hater turns on. But in the position that I'm in now, everybody that I reached out to, none of y'all ain't even made it yet. Ain't none of y'all made it. Like, don't get this Cleveland local celebrity shit mixed up, because I've seen a lot of dudes come through Cleveland when we start talking about rappers. Let's talk about rappers. Where are all them Cleveland rappers at now that made it locally back in the days? Where they at? Machine Gun Kelly. I didn't even know who he was. I never heard of this dude a day in my life until he was already famous. But I never heard about him locally. Never. But I did hear about Chip the Ripper. I done came down. But I don't hear about him no more. But guess who I still hear about? Machine Gun Kelly. He's breaking through multiple barriers, right? Now, do I know of the people that helped him get up there? If he helped them, no, that ain't even the point. But the point is, a lot of y'all Cleveland people, local celebrities, y'all get a little name for yourselves, and then y'all think that y'all Hollywood, man. Y'all Hollywood. Y'all start turning y'all noses up at people like y'all ain't never been down before. And this is not a video. Don't get it twisted. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. I'm not begging nobody for no money. I'm not begging nobody for anything. Because you know what's funny? And it's sad that I have to say this. I'm used to this. I'm used to always having to grind the hard way. I'm used to it because I've conditioned myself to deal with haters, to live in this hater society, to survive in a hater society. So I'm saying all of this to say that we have to stop being fucking haters, man. We have to stop being haters. Haters of our own, or just haters of people that are trying to get into the same game that you in, man. We got to stop being haters, man. Seriously. It's enough room for everybody to get in there and eat. But the first thing y'all do when y'all get through the door, y'all lock the door. And if you don't think that you're one of those hater people, let me put something on your mind. It ain't even got to be in the realm of what I'm talking about right now as far as comedy, right? What about your friend that wanted to get into the real estate game? They get their first house. They excited. They turning up. They ain't even made $1 off of it yet. They actually holding on to debt. But they tell you, I got my first house. I ain't even flipped it yet. I ain't even put it back on the market yet. I got a big debt bill hanging over me. But the first thing you do is you start being a hater and looking for something to hate on that. I wouldn't have bought that house, man. That house stupid, man. Look at the foundation on that house. Look at this on that house, man. He bought a stupid house. That's a dumb deal. He ain't gonna make no money off that house. The first thing you do is hate. Instead of saying, hey, my man, good job. Now, my thing is this. Say, for instance, if you wanted to get into that world, right? Do you think you could reach out to that same friend and say, hey, what steps did you take to get your first house? Instead of being a fucking hater, right? That's what you need to be doing. You need to be reaching out saying, hey, man, I see what you're doing. I want to get into that world too. Hey, what's the steps? Instead of being a hater, right? Or the person on the other end who did get the house. You know every step that you took to get that house. Open, close, check signed. You know everything that you need to know, everything, even the mistakes you made. But your friend reach out to you and say, hey, man, they give you the big ups, right? This is the opposite of the hater, right? Your friends see you did that. They see you did that. Hey, man, I see you got that crib, man. Good job, man. Hey, what can I do? What steps do I need to take to get the same thing? Then all of a sudden, oh, you got to pay me for that, bruh. Yeah, man, I charge people for that now, for that information. But no one charged you. Somebody actually helped you. Somebody taught you the game, and they didn't charge you, right? Now, I get it. If you created a business out of it, of teaching people how to get to that level, created ebooks and all that stuff, cool, I get it. But if you didn't, and you just bought the house because you wanted to be in that game, and the next time your friend walk up to you and say, hey, man, can you teach me how to, get to this and that, blah, blah, blah. And you say, man, I got to charge you for that. You a hater too. You're a hater. Because I got a situation like that too that happened to me. And I'm not saying that it wasn't exactly the same as that scenario. Like I was going to pay. I was going to definitely pay. But when it came down to getting that phone call and trying to connect with that person, they kept giving me the fucking runaround. We got to stop being haters of each other. You can't buy every house out there. You can't tell every joke out there. Huh? You can't tell them all. You can't perform at every comedy club every night. every day of the week, right? I get some, you get some. Everybody can eat, man. The whole world, the earth is not going to be only a fan of you. Ask me about how many different comedians I like or I listen to. I can name them all. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Paul Mooney, Arnaz J, Speedy Caldwell, Jamie Foxx, Eddie Griffin. I'm a fan of every one of them. Would I not go watch one of them because of the other one? No. Would I not listen to their podcast, or would I not support their comedy shows because of one of them? No, I'm a fan of all of them, right? That's what y'all need to get through y'all goddamn heads, man. The same person can be a fan of multiple people. It's sad that I gotta say that to y'all. It's sad. Your brain is messed up. You gotta stop being a hater. All of y'all, stop being haters, bruh. We need to support each other. We need to uplift each other. If you weak, he's strong, let him carry y'all up. If it's the opposite way around, let that person carry you up. But don't get to that gatekeeper spot, position, and your local celebrity, and you say, I'm a bogart this door, and I'm gonna make sure I only let a select few people through. I don't care if the person ain't funny to you. If they can get one giggle out that room, they funny to somebody. And this ain't me saying that I'm not funny. I know I am, because I watch the comments. I read the comments on certain, just little goofy stuff that I put up, right? Not me mimicking somebody else or what somebody else did. No, I'll put up my own original stuff. And some of my stuff I'll remix. But I put up my own original stuff. And I get laughs out of that. So who are you to try to control that door that I can walk in and out of? All I'm asking you for is a place, a location. I don't need you to do nothing else for me. But to take that hater route and say, man, I'll get back to you, when I can go look at your page and see you performing here, and here, all I'm asking you for, bro, is the ground level. I'm not asking you for, or sis, I'm not asking you for the main stage where you think you are. I'm not. I'm asking you for ground level, man. I don't care if it's 5 people at the club. That's all I'm asking for. But that hater shit that we get so caught up in, it keeps us stuck back there, man. It keeps us stuck not wanting to help nobody else out but ourselves or some of our friends, right? Some of our friends. I got to be your friend. Like your real hold your hand, grew up with you friend for you to look out for me. That's what we got to stop doing, man. We have to, man. We have to. At one point in time, man, I had considered giving away my company that I built from the ground up for free. I did. At one point in time, I gave it away for free on YouTube. But then eventually I reeled it back in because of the work I put in to earn. You know, the work I actually put in to get to the level of actually opening up my company, I changed my mind, right? But I was willing to give that away for free to anybody that wanted to learn, right? And even outside of that, I would go above and beyond for people if they asked me a question. Now, did I have to create boundaries? Yes, I did. Because at a certain point, when I started selling my product, I had to create boundaries to make sure that my product was still being purchased versus me giving away everything I know that's included in my training for free. But me asking you just for the keys to the connection to where you go and where you first got put on at, you give me the cold shoulder? We got to stop being haters, man. We can't blame it on racism, y'all. We can't keep blaming everything on racism. We can't keep on blaming everything on the white man. For real, we the biggest haters of us. That's it. We are the biggest haters of our own. And I'm just being real. Because I got multiple stories of this, something similar to this happening over and over again, man. And it ain't have nothing to do with racism. It just had to do with me reaching out to a person that looked like me for a little information, and I got the cold shoulder. Stop being a fucking hater. Stop being a hater of your own. Stop being a hater, and we can get much further. All right? That's going to be a wrap for this episode of Let's Talk Podcast Quick Hits. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Please turn on that bell notification. And all of my social media links will be in the description of the video. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one. Peace.